Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It is, what is this, Saturday, September 9th, 12:25 p.m. This is Targeted Individual CJBK. I gotta say this. Whoever this NIRV guy is, he needs to stop tagging me in his videos because his videos have nothing to do with what I'm dealing with or with what I'm talking about. This dude is over here talking about like some other stuff that's not even anything related to electronic harassment, like what most of us TIs are dealing with. Like, this guy probably doesn't know shit about wide body area network. I don't myself, but I probably know more than him. And he's like, oh, gang stalking isn't happening, targeted individuals, my ass. He literally have these things written in his description. But I don't know. He's gonna be one of those people. He's probably a perp, I would say that, or controlled opposition, or no, not controlled opposition. Probably like I don't know, like a flying monkey or something like that. I think somebody, as they were riding, you know what? Let me not read into that. All I heard was her say, as long as he doesn't interfere with something. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, y'all see them go past on the bike. So just remember, everything that we're dealing with, it's like an extreme integration or augmentation. I don't even know how to. Damn, that's the only side I could go through, but they got all them kids over there. I'll just go this way then. But yeah. So let me just say this. I believe they're probably trying to come for my job to some degree, because besides the signal jamming that they do on my phone, and then hacking the Amazon Fresh app, and then causing all types of bugs and things like that to go on. First and foremost, I don't know how Amazon, cybersecurity is just letting them interfere with their product. But then again, this company makes so much money, they don't even, I don't even think they really care that much, But so I think they are trying to come for my job to some degree, because job mobbing is real. It is very real. Gaslighting, very, very real. I know before I left work yesterday, just as was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. Just as I was leaving the base, I heard one of the managers say something along the lines of, like as I'm walking away from clocking out, I literally hear him say, they're about to beam his head, or something like that. Now, of course, when you don't have any physical proof, you don't throw too much out there. You just kind of like, just speculate, really, until you actually have physical proof. I mean, I'm not walking around with a GoPro camera or a microphone hooked up on me and everything. Because I bet you if I started walking around with all that stuff on me, I probably wouldn't hear no subliminal anythings at all, except for V2K. People would probably be too afraid to actually do their little subliminal sayings of secret society don't want him doing this, or or the little comments that they make when you're like not really paying attention. Because when they do that, they're trying to talk. They're trying to speak into your subconscious. Really. Why are you still going? You got a red light anyway. All right. Dad, it is entirely too crowded. I'm trying to go home, man. Anyway, yeah, so, but I don't know, like, I'm aware that several people I work with are very knowing of this technological secret society. I am very aware of that. I'm very aware that some of these people use this as a means to make money. I'm very aware that this entire system that they have built over the decades is all about human trafficking. That's what it is at the very base of it. I mean, think about it. What's a better way the devil can basically get back at God? and yeah, like what's a really good way to get back at God if you're the devil, right? You take good people and you torment them psychologically, physically, and spiritually to the point where they begin to sin against themselves. And I know they always say there's no like sin that's greater than another. It's just sin is sin. But it's like what they'll do is they'll try to see if they can gaslight and get you to a point where you reach that breaking point, and then they finally try to set something else up so then you finally go over that breaking point. Once you go over that breaking point, you already kind of just like, it's like you already went against your own spiritual discernment. You already went against, like, you done chose to not rely on God anymore because you decided to take it in your hands. And then usually a lot of times when you try to take things in your hands, you will have to pay consequences. That's why it's tough to be a vigilante out here, because when you want to be a vigilante, you gotta remember, the workers of iniquities, the prince of the power of air, they are the ones that create the laws, right? They create these laws in the land. And then after they create these laws, they try to use them, not necessarily just against, criminals who are actual criminals, but those who are, I gotta get off this street. I can't stand cobblestone. I really despise cobblestone. Let me see. I wanna try to, I can't get up there either. I hate cobblestone, man. Let me see. I'll take Washington. But yeah, so basically what they do is they try to get the most peaceful, non-violent, non-combatant. Hell, most of the TIs I have come across don't even look like they break laws intentionally. But what they do with this is they try to, because remember, you got to remember, the prison industrial complex, it's a money making scheme. You got to get people in the prisons, right? But then what's even better is that they start to make, what they've told me, films or movies about, how they did this to that person, or how they were able to get this person to do this. Look for there's a short film. There's a short film that was made in, I believe, 1967 or something like that. It's called The Secret Cinema. I kid you not, this is literally gang stalking in the 60s. I swear to you, I swear, watch this short film. It's on YouTube for free. It's called The Secret Cinema. Watch this. When you watch it, you're gonna realize, wow, that's literally gang stalking so long ago, right? Gaslighters, people recording things, and then they're doing it on purpose just so they can record your reactions. Hi. Hey. I love dogs. But anyway, yeah, so today, the reason why I brought up this whole idea about them trying to come for my job is because with the attacks that they've been having on my brain, it's been really messing with my my cognitive functions. And then because I'm not getting any rest, because they're like radiating my body 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, my recovery just isn't, it's just not there. I'm not recovering like I should. And you know, when you're sleep deprived, that means you're not allowing your brain to actually you know, kind of cleanse itself, because you know, when you go to sleep, your brain flushes out, you know, toxins and anything that could be inside your, you know, inside the tissues and whatnot, or the cells. Look, I'm telling you, I think, and I normally don't get late, right? But the way they set me up today, they set me up so that I could probably get some lates. I don't know. Hold on. So yeah, I don't know, like, cause I know like a lot of TIs hit me up and they say, yo, it's a blessing that you can still, you know, hold down a job and being targeted and everything that you go that you are, you know, explaining about your experience. You know, a lot of people can relate to it, and they're like, man, you're blessed to still be able to have a job. And I'm like, look, man, don't think that they're not trying to mess me up. It's just that this job, I mean, it's simple enough that it is kind of hard for things to go wrong unless they literally were to get people to like come in and just like steal packages from you, off of you, like every day or something like that. Or I know what they do is they can, let me see, because I know like you get marks on like your account, like how many times a package was damaged or missing from on your itinerary. That's what I meant to say. And then what's more is that lates, you know. So like, let's say, and I thought about it and thought about it. I was like, you know what? That's very, very meticulously detailed for them to have done this. But there are times where I thought to myself, well, they know exactly where you are at all times. And they know, like, once I scan on my packages, they know my whole entire route. Not even just that, if people, let's say if my dispatcher or whatever is a part of it, they can contact the dispatcher and say, let us know what route you're going to give them, or give them this particular route, because we got things set up in each stop, right? So let's say if I wanted to, let's say I'm on my route and I'm doing my deliveries and whatnot, then all of a sudden, you know, you got to get the whole window done in 2 hours, right? They know that I could take a lot. Most people only really trying to take no more than 40 packages. Me, I could sometimes handle 60, even up to 70 packages, right? And still get it done within at least 2.5 hours, depending on how early I start. What they could do is they could literally have already pre-planned out my route. So then at every different stop I go to, there's something to, like, you know, try to slow me down, whether it's a whether it's a new doorman or security guard who probably doesn't recognize me. So he got to go through this whole thing about making sure he look up the name in the computer and oh, okay. I was like, dang, I be hating when the weekends trains be not running in certain stations and whatnot. But anyway, but yeah, like they could set it up to a point where the doormen and security guards could slow, like take longer to let me in, or they could set it up how hold on, I gotta get my wallet out.
Attention everyone. A and C trains are running on F line between J Street Metrotech and West 4th Street because of structural maintenance. For service. Hello everyone. This is a reminder that executives belong to school or
Okay. What do I want? Do I want the front or the back? Sorry, I probably should just pause this. Let me see. I'll just stay right here. Anyway, yeah, like they could literally have certain things happen. They could I don't know, they could probably have someone send the service elevator all the way up to the top floor just to slow me down a little bit more. I mean, but this is why I say, it's not that I truly believe this is what happened, but I could see how they can do it, But that's why I always take accountability for myself anyway. That's why I always try to do what I can to try to see if I could mitigate or try to reduce the possibility of something going wrong just by either moving a little faster or whatever. But because my body is being drained from all of these frequency attacks and whatnot, I feel myself slowing down because I'm not trying to hurt myself, really, and when you're tired, you can hurt yourself, especially with a job like mine, So, aside from that, what else was on my mind? It was something. Oh, right. So today, I think I mentioned something about buying red and blue stage lighting gels, right? They're basically like filters that you would put over stage lights. And yesterday, I rode the whole day with the blue stage lighting gel inside my helmet. I felt a reduction of some of the power because I know Friday they was blasting my head like crazy. My head felt like it was literally like about to implode. Like my brain felt like it was about to implode inside my skull, or something. I don't even know how to describe that feeling. But then yesterday I tried with just the blue, and then that actually reduced it, like I'd say that reduced some of the power behind the frequencies probably by like a good maybe 25-30%. Today I did something different. Today I moved on and I actually brought both the red and the blue. Oh wait, I can show you. And I just like so you can see that's the state. As soon as I took it off, that's when I started to feel more attacks on my head and whatnot. But yeah, so I put these in here, and I just put them. Oh, I got that. Yeah, I just put these in here, and I just put it on my head just like that, right? So now with that, I I have to angle them in a certain type of way because of the insertion of where the frequencies go. Like when the frequencies are coming from wherever they're sourcing it from, it's coming into the aura, and then it kind of almost like, when you think of your aura as a rainbow, right? Think of your aura as like a rainbow of different colors in one big circle around your body, right? What they basically did is, let's just say their energy, right? Let's just say their energy, their viral energy. I like to consider it like a virus. Their energy is like, let's say it's gold, right? I don't think you have gold in your aura at all anyway, so that's probably perfect. Imagine you have your rainbow-like aura around your body, but then there's this gold layer inside of your aura. And it's not even on the outside of your aura, but it's kind of more like on the inner. Maybe it is on the outer part of your aura. I'm not sure, but it's like this gold color is like all infected inside and outside of your aura. And then whenever they transmit a frequency and they want to cause harm to you, anywhere that gold is touching, it basically has like your whole, like all the frequencies of your body. And then that gold energy around your aura, it creates like a concentrated beam of energy. Like it creates an energy beam. But instead of it being like of a healing, factor or whatever, that gold is actually harming you. So it's, I don't know, I might need to see if I can ask the Chat GPT if it can draw up something, because the Chat GPT, it does a lot. It does pretty well with certain things, but I'ma just say, I'ma get back to y'all later. I need to just rest, and I'm gonna break this thing down the best that I can. All right, take life one breath, one thought, one step, one day at a time. Peace.